Social media, as you can imagine, is buzzing, with many pointing to a glaring difference in the response to civil rights protests over the summer and the violence at our nation's capital that happened on Wednesday. Let's get more details now from 25 News' Alex Minke.
Authorities are under criticism for the underwhelming response by Capitol Police to Wednesday's assault on the Capitol, where forces were drastically outnumbered by the mob. Peoria's NAACP president says that response shows how people perceive whites and blacks differently.
It's a direct reflection of the white privilege that exists in this country.
Over the summer, civil unrest about equality led to protest at the Capitol building. Former Peoria reporter Ryan Pierce was working in D.C. then and has a comparison between that time and the events that unfolded Wednesday.
There are hardly any troops there yesterday. It was just local law enforcement who do a great job, but they were outnumbered. And then in the summertime, there were tons of federal troops. There's a federal presence in terms of law enforcement all over the White House, all throughout D.C. There was helicopters, military helicopters flying over peaceful protesters.
He says now the question everyone should ask, why the difference?
Is it because the president was in disagreement with the protesters back then, and he was obviously in support of the ones yesterday?
Hightower says it's obvious to him skin color had a lot to do with the president's response.
It had been Black Lives Matter or some individuals holding guns or not holding guns, there would have been city buses lined up, and the people would have been arrested on the spot, and busloads of people would have gone to jail. And if a person with a black person with a gun would have been perceived with a threat, he or she may not have been alive to talk about it.
President-elect Joe Biden sees it the same way.
No one can tell me that if had been a group of Black Lives Matter protesting yesterday, they wouldn't have been treated very, very differently than the mob of thugs that stormed the Capitol.
Reporting in Peoria, I'm Alex Minke.
Okay, thank you for that story. Now, many unanswered questions now into the way Capitol Police handled Wednesday's events on Capitol Hill. Tom Costello breaks it all down coming up on the Today Show.